I know guys, that was a little bit of a show off, but I really wanted to show you how cool it can be to harmonize the major scale with the fingerstyle technique and with open strings. And I know that what I just played sounded like some kind of a chord noodling, but trust me, there is nothing random in what I played. Yes, indeed. In fact, I was playing all the chords of the E major scale in a sequence. E major, F sharp minor, G sharp minor, A major, B major, C sharp minor, D sharp diminished, and the E major. But it sounded quite different compared to what I was playing. And so in this video I want to show you how this is done so that once you understand this concept, you can then harmonize different scales, different keys, and have fun adding more color to your chord progressions. Now, first things first, we are in a key of E major, so the first step will be to understand and learn the E major scale. We got E, F sharp, G sharp, A, B, C sharp, D sharp, E. Now each one of these scale degrees is going to give you a chord. So the first scale degree is going to give you the E major. Second one is the F sharp minor, G sharp minor, A major, B major, and C sharp minor. The last chord is the D sharp diminished chord, and then we'll go back to the E major. Now once you understand that, you can move on to the next step, which is try different things. For example, I understand that you learned that the E major chord is this one. But we can really just get rid of a lot of notes and just end up with 2 fretted notes. So we'll go from here to here. So I'm still playing the same E major, I'm just playing 2 notes from this chord shape. Now guess what? We're gonna do the same thing for the other chords. So F sharp minor becomes this. G sharp minor, this. A major, this. B major, this. C sharp minor, this. And the D sharp diminished chord becomes this. Just 2 notes. And then we go back to the E major. So I'm not learning new chords, I'm just changing the ones that I already know. So now I have a nice progression played with just 2 notes. And of course, because we're in the key of E major, we can make it fun to play. We can hold this low E string down and apply this note to all the other chords. Now this is quite of a creative exercise. Of course, it doesn't work with all the keys. We are in the key of E major, which is perfect for this kind of exercises. But for example, in other keys, such as the C minor, or the B flat major key, it would be really difficult to have an open string to play over each chord. So just to clarify, we're gonna play the same chord progression, but with the E on the bass. So it sounds like this. And then of course we can arpeggiate these 3 strings with thumb, index, and ring finger. Now because we are in the key of E major, we also have the B and the E string open available. And we can add these 2 strings to this chord progression. And this is really going to make these chords quite colorful. So we have 5 notes. We have the 6th, the 5th string, the 3rd string, the 2nd, and the 1st. So it's a nice fingerpicking pattern in 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I like to plug the strings like this. I have the thumb, index, ring, and then you could have the index on the second string and the middle on the first string. It's a nice pattern. Thumb, index, ring, index, middle. Now you apply that to all the other chords and you end up with a nice and beautiful sounding exercise. So we learned this nice concept. We can apply the same system to different chord shapes. For example, on the way back I was playing something like this. Of course, it's the same thing. I'm still playing the same chord shape. If you think about it, E major, but I'm only playing now 2 fretted notes, the 4th and the 3rd string. And I'm gonna change the fingering just to make it easy to play, but the chord is this one, and the chord shape we're using is this one. We're gonna do the same thing for the other chords. The second chord, F sharp minor, G sharp minor, A major, B major, C sharp minor, D sharp diminished, and the E major. So now we have a nice chord progression in thirds. We're gonna add the bass note and the B and the E string open, and that's it. We have another beautiful chord progression. Of course, the finger picking pattern is slightly different. We have thumb, index, middle, ring, and either middle or index on the first string. So it's 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's take a moment to talk about today's sponsor, Skillshare, the online learning community with thousands of awesome classes. Now, I consider Skillshare to be the Netflix of learning. There are so many different classes, and you can learn almost about anything. You can find classes about film and video, animation, music, photography, illustration, but also lifestyle, marketing, and productivity. Now, I really enjoyed my last class by Michelle B. It's called Designing the Life You Want. 4 exercises for clarity and motivation. It's short and sweet. Just a few simple points to follow that can inspire you. And the cool thing is that you can access all these classes for free. The first 1,000 people who click the link down below will get a full premium membership with Skillshare for free for a limited period of time. And then if you like it, you can sign up for less than $10 a month. So thank you so much to Skillshare for sponsoring this video. Let me give you the last example. Always in the key of E major. Same chord progression. We can play like this. Guys, it's the same concept. So E major, we're only gonna keep the 3rd string and the 1st string open. Second chord, the F sharp minor, we're gonna keep the 3rd and the 1st string. So we're gonna keep the low E string for all the other chords. we're going to also add the second open string, like this. Now I'm gonna leave you to practice with this lesson. Take it step by step, guys. I know that there is a lot to digest, a lot of different chord shapes, but the concept is simple. So have fun with these chords. I'll see you soon.